Shalom. I want to start by giving all praises to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, Waharuka Kodash, double honors to the apostles and the elder bishops of Great Millstone for teaching us scriptures, among other things, and salutations to Yahakim across the earth for doing this work in sincerity and in truth, and Shalom to the few sincere brothers and sisters who are watching the videos at home and do their best to please Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai. Shalom. So, this video I want to go into basically, you know what it is. You always go to shit, you have to deal with these demons. Demons jump on people, whether it be your co-workers, as family members, just a regular person on the street, because that's also a thing that happens a lot, when you are teaching. As soon as somebody pass by the camp, then a demon jumps on him, and you already see a certain spirit, and then when you see that person like later, then there's no reaction, when you're not teaching, so that's also a lot of times, and sometimes they still come be demon, and you see them, you just avoid eye contact, and then the demon just pass by. But as soon as you got contact, then the demon tries to provoke you, basically, get you out of your spirit, and like I said, it's always you see the scripture here, I'm later gonna read it, but you the scriptures talk about, when you come to serve Yahweh Basham Yahushai, you will go to stuff, the book of Sirach speaks about that, you will go, you will get tested, because you have to go to all these things to become the person that you need to be, man or woman, and also to experience, because if you look around you, you see there's a lot of stuff going on. So it's a matter of time before shit's gonna be unleashed, but what is important in these things, and like I said, I'm going through some stuff, don't really want to go too much into details, but the thing is, yeah an ex-demon, using a child as a weapon, things like that, and also because they are protected by Esau. Esau's still in rulership, so they are protected by Esau, so they can do whatever they want. They can do basically a lot of shit. As a female, they can do a lot of shit against you, and you basically can not really react to that. Because if you react to that, then it'd be like, you're the aggressor or whatever. So the thing that you got to do, just put it in the hands of Yahweh Basham Yahushua. Ask Yahweh Basham Yahushua to take care of that demon. Basically, that's what you have to do, and pray for the strength that you stay in the spirit, because believe me, sometimes you really want to punch a demon in the face, and put the demon right on the place, right there, like, okay, this is the case, now you're going to shut the fuck up, but this is not the time, but the time will come, because when this system of Esau is down, when there's no police on the streets, when these demons are not able to dial 112, which is the equivalent of 911 here in Holland, if they are not able to call the police or soldiers or whatever, when the soldiers are outside raping people, then they're gonna find out, A lot of these females gonna find out, because a lot of them are demons, man, committing adultery, all that shit, stealing money, stealing children. They the biggest thieves, man. Biggest thieves and the biggest murderers, I have to laugh, I thought about a song, this Italian guy. He made a song, he went to prison for a couple of years, Oh, yeah, from time, I don't like always music, but his style's kind of dope. But nowadays a lot of them, they jump on that auto-tune nonsense, but he still got some dope tracks. He made also a track of him from a couple of months ago. He talked about the female calling him a criminal, this and that, and then he said, "Who's here the criminal? You're the biggest criminal. How many children did you swallow?" I was laughing like, yeah, man, because females been doing that, swallowing the cum, the semen, that's a lot of children, so they, and the abortus, that they aborting babies like It's a normal thing, you know. So that's also a lot of murder that they committing, you know. So they got a lot of blood on their hands, you know, these demons. But yeah, nevertheless, let me see. This is the book of Ephesians, chapter 4 and verse 26. Be ye angry and sin not. Be ye angry and sin not. So be ye angry and sin not, you know. So it's, of course you're going to be angry, of course you're going to get that emotions, but don't be angry. If you punch a demon in a dude or a female, you know, you punch someone in the face, you know, you might have a satisfying feeling for a minute, you know. But then the shit starts, you know. Police gonna take you down, you know. You especially if you're down with, you know, you're doing the works of Yahweh Basham Yahushua. You be on the highways and hedges, you know. You put the name of the others, and not even only that. Even if you, it's already enough if you follow Yahweh Basham Yahushua. You put the brotherhood, you know, those the brotherhood and those who you know, also the women who try to please Yahweh Basham Yahushua. You put them in a bad daylight, you know, because they're gonna look at the whole group, you know. So you know, and that's also a thing, you know. And I said it previous in other videos, you know. We are still an example, you know. We are still an example. This is not only like on Saturday, it's camp day, so then I'm gonna be on my best behavior. No, this is every day of the week, you know. We filter everything to the scripture, and you try to do, and of course you're gonna fuck up. But nevertheless, that shouldn't be an excuse, you know. Yeah, the flesh is weak. Yeah, we know that the flesh is weak, but that shouldn't be an excuse, you know. We still try our best, you know, to be the best version of ourselves, you know, and it's a daily thing. Every day you try to better yourself, you know, and it's a daily battle, you know, the spirit against the flesh, you know. And like I said, these demons, they can drive you nuts, you know. But yeah, it's important, you know, to keep praying to Yahweh Basham Yahushai, that you stay in the spirit, and that you don't let these demons get the best of you, you know. Just take distance, you know. A lot of times it's very good just to take a step back. If a demon, you know, is only talking shit, or you know, ready to fight you on the phone and this and that, you know, fight, hey man, just, it's better, you know, just, you know, block that demon on your phone. And you know, if you also have a child with a demon, you know, sometimes it's better just to take a step back and leave your child for a while, you know, and let that demon handle their own shit, you know. Then she's gonna find out, because these demons, they're also the worst excuse for a mother also, you know. A lot of time, you know, if I look at one of my ex demons, you know, she's a worse excuse for being a mother, you know. So the only thing that she done is give birth, you know. That's the only thing that she's done. This all the other shit is all bullshit, man. The child of mine is going through a lot of shit because of her dumbass actions, you know. And she being protected by Esau, so she gets away with it, you know. But on the other side, I see that that she's been, you know, that they are kind of closing around her, you know. Mosa is taking care of that, you know. But yeah, like I said, it's important to stay in the spirit, you know. Don't let the demon, you know, don't go in a shout contest with these demons, you know. That's also a thing, you know. If you start screaming, if the demon can't talk normal, because that's also what female likes, they like to do, you know. You know, they sometimes, you know, they want to punch you in the face or whatever, you know, screaming in your face, this and that, you know. What I'll do, you know, and I've been dealing with this demon for years already. And what I do, as soon as this demon starts screaming, whether it be on the phone or at the door or whatever, you know, at the door, I just walk away. On the phone, I'm just hang up. I ask her like one time, can you talk normal? As soon as you start screaming, yeah, I'm done. You know, I put you on, I block you, whatever, man. Have a nice day. You know, maybe tomorrow, if I feel like it, you can try it again. And if I don't feel like it, then you still have to wait. You know, just like that. So yeah, the book of Ephesians chapter 4 verse 26. Be ye angry and sin not. Let not the sun go down upon your wrath. Let not the sun go down upon your wrath, neither give place to the devil. And that's also if you have something going on with a brother, you know, with a fellow member, you know, with a fellow believer, you know, that's also don't hold a grudge, don't be walking with it, speak about it. But sometimes, a lot of times things also are how I say that, are on based on misunderstandings. That also happens a lot of times. And then you talk about it, and then the whole thing is squashed. Don't give the devil, don't let demons give demons a chance, because they play with your mind, putting thoughts in your mind. You see that, this is going on, this and that. But as long as you don't speak with that person, that demon, they're gonna make a whole plan. You see what he's doing? Yeah, he's trying to do something against you, blah, 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 whatever, all that shit, you know. But yeah, it's important, to stay in the spirit, and yeah, like I said, like I read the begin part of the scripture of Ephesians 4 and 26, be ye angry and sin not, of course, like I said, we all deal with emotions, of course, it's normal that you're going to get angry, but, it's wise to stay quiet. I remember like one time, when the ex-demon, mother of my oldest, I remember one time, she kept my son away, and, it was a time around the so-called New Year, and we were about to teach on a Sunday because I believe we were about to teach on a Sunday, and I think that Saturday or Friday, I think that Friday was the New Year's Eve or something like that. I don't remember exactly, but anyway, he's supposed to be stay at my place, for the weekend, and I believe it was Sunday that I that we went out teachings. And here, in Holland, I think everywhere, when their unholy days are there, Christmas and whatever, people start panicking because supermarkets are closed for the shops are closed for a couple of days, and people are going to shop like crazy, and I also had to work that day, and after work I had to do some groceries, but on the road there's a lot of cars on the road. Everywhere is a lot of people in the grocery stores and in supermarkets and whatever, So everywhere is standing in line, and she had something like, yeah, you have to pick them up like this and this time, and I already told her like, okay, I work like I don't remember exactly what time, and I'd be like, after work I have to do groceries, and when I'm done, then I'm gonna pick them up. But of course, she wasn't having that. That's also the thing with these demons. They want everything to go their way, and the fun part is, that demon, not even working, sitting your ass at home, and still you're demanding all these things, Basically, long story short, a big mouth on the phone, this and that. At a certain point, I was like, yeah, whatever, man. Keep on calling. I'm just gonna do my things. When I'm done, I'm gonna pick him up. So I went to pick him up. She didn't open the door. Then eventually, she came to stand in the door opening, and she told me like, yeah, and she sent me a message, on WhatsApp, I believe. I didn't even read it because I was busy. I'm like, yeah, whatever, demon, Then she wrote like, yeah, you are not gonna see my child, this and that, And I'm like, okay, whatever, I even bought Pampers that day. I remember I just put the Pampers by the door, and I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm not gonna discuss with you, fight with you at the door, and I just left. I just left. Yeah, I believe. Yeah, it was like that. Yeah, I think Saturday, Sunday was the so-called New Year, and then we went out teaching Sunday because normally we go on Saturday. But that time, it was like years ago. And that time, people used to throw a lot of fireworks. Even the day and on the day when that so-called New Year was there. So I just went home, but of course I was angry, So first I went home, put some MOP there, uh, put a song about, I think it was Ride With Us or something, scream a little bit, put some songs of MOP, Then I went to the grocery store, bought me a bottle of liquor, and just stay home. So I stay calm at that demon, And then Sunday we went out teaching, and then Sunday morning she called me and like, yeah, your son is sick, this and that. So I'm like, okay, so now he's my son again, okay, because first it was, yeah, you're not gonna see my son and this and that, And so I'm like, okay, so it's oh, okay, so it's my son again, And I like, yeah, I can do nothing about it because Monday everything was open again, because Sunday, of course, the doctors, they were all closed, so you only could go to like the doctor's post, hospital, stuff like that, and that's only in case of emergency and all that. So, he had some fever going on, I don't know what more. And I told her like, yeah, I already told you I'm about to go teaching, so I'm not gonna do nothing. She's like, yeah, can you go with him, because she also don't have a driver license, and of course not a car. And she basically asked me if I could bring him to the hospital, to a doctor there, to check him. I told her like, yeah, you know what it is. They not gonna really gonna do anything about the fever. In Monday you can go to your own doctor. I'm about to go teaching, so yeah, whatever. And of course this, so she didn't like it, and she was like, yeah, the whole night he was sick and this and that. And I'm like, yeah, man, that's what you get. I'm like, yeah, call Allah Yahweh Basham Yahushua, that's what you get. You want to be a demon, so that's what you get. You want to keep him away from me, so yeah. And yeah, because I believe it was a Friday that I was supposed to pick him up, and Saturday he got sick. And then Sunday she called me again, because I just stay calm, I didn't give her no attention. And then afterwards, I was working a shift, so I had to work like the late shift. That week before, I had an early morning shift, from 6 to 2. And then Sunday after, we went out teaching in Amsterdam, and that week, the Monday, I had to start at 2 o'clock till 10 o'clock in the evening. So I was already like, okay, chilled a little bit after teaching, because I didn't have to get up early anyway, start in the afternoon. And when I woke up Monday, I just called the demon like, am I allowed to see my son? And she said, yeah, you can come and see him. So I just went there at her house, spent a little time with him, this and that, and before I went to work, and I just went to work. And then Tuesday I did the same thing, and then she said me like, yeah, it's not that you are not allowed to see your son, this and that. I'm like, that's literally what you said. And I told her like, because she been saying that, that's what these demons love to do. As soon as she got pregnant, she been saying that, you know and how you say that. And I told her like, "Okay, look, man, it doesn't even surprise me, I already knew that you would do something like that." She's like, no, I don't want you, I don't want to keep your son away from you, or something like that. I don't remember the exact words of what she said, but basically she said, like she didn't meant it like that. And I'm like, yeah, it didn't surprise me, because you've been saying that. So for me, it was only the thing like, when would you eventually do it, and she had no answer on that. And then yeah, basically then I just start to see him normally. Then he start to came at my place by the weekends again. But yeah, that's what these demons do. But yeah, like I said, and I just wanted to give that example, for, yeah, I was really angry. And of course I wanted to do something, because she been standing in the door, small little demon, having a big mouth and being like, yeah, that's what you get, it's your own fault, this and that, talking all that shit. And I said nothing. I just put the pampers there, and I'll be like, okay, whatever. Just went to, and of course I was angry, and like I said, I went home, put on some MOP, and I was screaming hard, and then I went to the grocery store and had me some liquor, and that's it. And like I said, of course you're gonna get in your emotions, of course you're gonna get angry, but it's important to not let the flesh take over, not to get carnal, stay in the spirit. So yeah, let me jump to a few scriptures. So this is the book of Matthew, chapter 12, and verse 36. But I say unto you, that every idle word that man shall speak, they shall give account thereof in the day of judgment. So these demons gonna get it, whether it be a co-worker, people in your family, whatever, doesn't matter. They're gonna get it sooner or later, when the Most High finds it fit, they're gonna pay for their shit, and like the scripture said, for every idle word, every word that you spoke, the thought that you have, you're gonna pay for it, every action that you tried against especially against the men of the Lord, and that's also a thing. They underestimate it, they don't know. They don't know, and Yauratazar, I mean, Yauratazar, I'm part of that number, man. But hey, they don't know who they messing with, man. They have no clue, man. They just think it's a game, man. That's what they really think, man. This is the book of Romans, chapter 12 and verse 19. Dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves, but rather give place unto wrath, for it is written, vengeance is mine, I will repay, said the Lord. Yeah, the Most High is going to take care of it, man. Yahweh Basham Yahushua is going to take care of it. Like I said, in due time. It might take a while. I even saw it with the ex-demon, the mother of my oldest, And that's also thing, and the mother of my youngest, she's been a demon. Yeah, she's always been a demon. But she saw what happened with the mother of the oldest, and I'm like, yo, you saw it, you witnessed it, and you know what I'm doing. But yeah, that's demons, if you look at the so-called white people, the Edomites, they also got demons whispering in the air, and they think they can outsmart the Most High too. So yeah, that's what these demons, they be gassing up these people, especially these females, these females. Don't forget, Eve was the one that got in temptations. She was the one that first started with it. To her, sin came in. So don't forget about that. She's the weaker vessel. She's easy. Females are easy for demons to jump on. So this is the book of Mark, chapter 9 and verse 42. And whosoever shall offend one of these little ones that believe in me, it is better for him that a millstone were hanged about his neck and he were cast into the sea. So a millstone is a very big stone, what they use to make that flour, from the wheat. And so it's better to put that thing around your neck and drown yourself into the sea than mess with one of those that believe in Yahweh Basham Yahushai. So that already should show you something, man. But yeah, like I said, these demons, they think they can do whatever they want and get away with it, but hey, the time of judgment, hey, when the Most High finds fit, then they're gonna get it, man. And I want to end it with this scripture. This is a beautiful scripture to end it with. So this is the book of Micah, chapter, let me see. This is the book of Micah, chapter 7 and verse 10. Then she that is mine enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her. Yeah, when the time is there, when the elect's gonna be beamed up, when we're gonna, Yaratazan part of the number, when the elect's gonna receive that new body, get that spiritual power, and gonna get that revenge, then she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is Yahweh thy power? Mine eyes shall behold her. Now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the streets. Because, like I said, especially if I look at the mother of my youngest, I mean, like, yeah, you saw all these things going on with different people who try to mess with me, but still you find it, necessary to do all this shit, Hey, Yauratazah, man. Yauratazah, and brothers been having dreams about her, and she been having dreams about her, about herself also, But yeah, they seem to forget. But yeah, so yeah, I'm just going to leave it like that. So with that, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Basham Yahushai, Waharuka Kudash, double honors to the apostles and the elder bishops of Great Millstone for teaching us scriptures, among other things. Salutations to all your Akim across the earth for doing this work in sincerity and truth. Shalom to the few sincere brothers and sisters who do their best to please Yahweh Basham Yahushai. So with that, I'm going to say Shalom.